Hey folks, Randy here with Dual Cut and Trim. So I've been working on my equipment setup for this year. I just posted a video actually today of what my setup's going to look like. You know, all the stuff, all my equipment's going in the back of the truck. But something I've been doing since this is a little bit of a new setup for me is I decided, even though my lawn season doesn't start for about 3 weeks, I was going to go ahead and start driving around with the equipment to just see if there was anything that needed to be adjusted. And there is. I wanted to have the larger mower in the back of the truck so that, because that's the mower I'm going to be using most of the time. The push mower is going to get used maybe once, twice a day. The 36-inch is going to get used all day. So I didn't want to have to get the push mower out of the way every time I wanted to get the mower off the truck. The problem with that, obviously, the 36-inch is way heavier than the 21-inch. And so the 36, as I think you could see in that video, I'll post a picture here so you can see what I'm talking about. If you look in this picture, the 36, most of the weight is behind the rear axle. And, you know, my truck's not that big. So the issue is when I was driving down the highway, the front of my truck is kind of getting lifted up off the ground, and it's making the steering a little shaky. It just feels very wavy when I'm driving. So I thought about what I could do to remedy that, and I came up with a solution. And so I'm going to show you the prototype of the solution. This is not what I'm going into the lawn season with. So I'll show you. So I may end up having to refilm this. I can't tell because the sun is so bright. I can't see the screen. So what I did was I took some 2x4s and used them to lift up the 22-inch mower off the ground, I think 17 inches. And what that allows me to do is to put the 36-inch right underneath it. So you can see the 36-inch actually goes all the way to the back of the truck, and the engine is sitting right over the wheels. And I just took it for a drive, and that solved my problem. It also gives me the additional safety of being able to have the gate up, which is something I really prefer to do. So I'm going to drive the truck around like this for a couple of days, see if this actually works and does what I want it to do. And if it does, I'll do something more permanent. What I think I'll do is basically the mower has to sit, basically flush with the top of the truck bed. So I think what I'm going to get is some, I don't know what else to call them except L brackets, and basically connect them right here, 2 on this side, 2 on the other side, and then lay some like 2x6s or something like that across for it to sit on. And I think that'll work out well. That's what my plan is. Like I said, I really want to get my business as customized to me and how I want to do things as possible. And I don't want to run a trailer this year. I really, really don't. The only thing left to do is I need to make holes for the pins in my for my ramps, and I need to make longer ramps. That's the other thing. The ramps are a little too short for the height of my truck, and because of the angle, the deck tends to catch at least one of the ramps and pull the ramp down with it as the mower's going down, and then the mower drops to the ground, and of course that's not good. So I'm going to make the ramps longer, and then I'm going to use the pins that they came with, and I'm going to drill holes in the tailgate so that the pins will actually go into the tailgate and hold it in place. I think that'll be much safer, and I'll be able to go much quicker because I won't be worried about the ramps falling. So this is Randy with Dual Cut and Trim. Good luck this year, guys. I'm really looking forward to this year. I hope you are too. And I'll see you next time.